All right, welcome to this episode of the Talk Cock Podcast, where we're gonna be carrying on from the previous episode.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Exactly. We're continuing from the previous episode, and if you haven't watched that, do clink. Clink. Do click right up there. The previous episode should be linked there somewhere. So watch that first, and then continue this one to get the full context. But yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Moving on to the next question. It's pretty simple. One thing you'll never do. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I will never, let's say, smoke a cigarette. So one thing.
Wow,
that,
what a great example, Larry.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, there's like, like the one thing you'll never do, no matter what. Like, I'll never be gay.
Yes. That. I will never be
I'm not a
homosexual.
homophobic, but I'm just saying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm off limit.
Huh?
What?
I said, guys, I'm off limits. Like I'm not.
Yo,
I'm not
you're-
homophobic, but
You're not. You're making Donkey sad here.
no, donkey's special. That's different.
Oh.
All right, all right. No, go. Shoot. One thing you'll never do.
Hey, it's not gay until the balls touch. Okay. It's only gay if the balls touch.
Okay. Bro, I just had this question. All right. Would you guys go to an onsen? Right. It's called an onsen, right, in Japan.
Yeah.
Japanese? Yeah. Would you guys go to an onsen?
Get
with
naked
the three of us.
together.
Yeah, the three of us. to
Yeah,
an onsen.
sure.
Yeah. Why not? Larry,
Wait, for real?
I know
Yeah.
your main question behind that shit is are we
like,
willing to
because
get
the
naked in
balls
front of you?
touching thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry, I have no qualms about showing you my balls if you want to see it.
Like, hey, after this call, we can jump into, like, like.
No, but he's being for real. I think he will show your balls, whether you want it or not.
What? Okay, have you seen his balls? Like, what?
I haven't, but I wouldn't put it past him. Okay.
What the fuck? What's this vouching? What the fuck is this vouching? Am I supposed to be happy?
Bro, you just said it yourself. You're like, do you want to see my balls, Larry? Just say it. Just say the word, and I will whip them out.
I mean, of course, I'll be a little bit shy, but the thing is that, like, I've been to the army, and we have seen that.
Yeah. He's fucking showered with guys. He's picked up soaps. Okay, in the shower with other guys. So it's
I've not
fine.
touched balls, bro.
Except touching balls. We don't do that unless we're gay, right? But
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine though. Like
Larry, Larry,
yeah.
you have to understand that I've taken down my pants in front of a lot of people before. That it's no longer a factor to be shy about.
It's not that, but like, let's say the three of us fucking naked.
Once you get to that slut
we
level,
will know who's got the biggest song and who's got the shortest.
No,
And
we don't give a
afterwards-
shit.
no.
I don't give a shit. I have a small dick, so.
Are we gonna be hard? What are you saying? Are we gonna have a rock hard talk in the onsen, bro?
Imagine someone gets hard. How awkward that would be.
Why would you get hard?
Fucking the water is hot and you're feeling it. I fucking
What
know.
the?
Like, spring water does something. Like, at times you get
Is-
hard
is this-
for
is
no
this-
reason.
Is this
right?
like a embarrassing plea to have a cockfight with you?
No, like it's just weird because like we go in there as friends and we come out as we have seen each other's balls and dick.
Bro,
And
there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you're the one who's making it weird.
Yeah, like girls, they see each other naked all the time. Okay,
Like,
they
okay,
they
if-
show your titties, their each other's titties to each other all the time. Yeah.
if I were to
Yeah.
walk into TK while fucking is in a hotel room, I'll just like, oh, do you want coffee?
What do you mean? Do you want coffee? Why would you want
Alright,
coffee?
yeah, get me a Red Bull, bro.
Okay. Like, I mean, there's
Yeah,
nothing
give them
surprising,
wings.
bro. I'm no longer a 14-year-old virgin. I
Yeah.
cannot act surprised seeing your balls.
And once you
Oh my
get
god,
to
it's the balls!
and once you get to the sluttiness level of donkey, okay, once
Uh-huh.
you've shown your junk to enough women, or you don't really care who sees it anymore.
Yeah, because you have to like show it to the doctors before and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and you're embarrassed, but it's something urgent, and you have to be like, oh, this is embarrassing. And when the doctors like put on the gloves and shove your anal in and everything, it's very embarrassing, and you have to understand that it's only you that's making it weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, but once you get in an onsen, like that's not even gonna be like at first. Maybe you're like, oh look, dick and balls, but after we get into the fucking
Water.
spring, the water, we're not gonna be thinking of any of that. We're not gonna see each other's balls or dicks anymore. It's gonna be under the water.
Wow.
TK, no running!
Oh fuck.
Ay, takute! Ay, takute!
Oh, fuck. Oh shit. Okay, what will we not do? What is something we'll never do?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Right.
I won't kill a person. Hey.
Fair enough. Like, I know you're not an American, so I thought we were good. But thanks for clarifying. What
Yeah.
about you, Donkey?
Like I said, my life has always been very survival and progressive. That
He'll do
And-
anything. This man is doing anything.
I've learned how to put principles with one thing, but the thing is, there's so many things in unforeseen circumstances in life that makes me push past myself, past those principles, to make me to understand how to be a good person, but yet do things that I don't want to due to circumstances. Yeah.
Mm.
So although I'm a slut, but that doesn't mean that I go around fooling with other girls, kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, I still have my principles, but yeah, I can't afford to say that I can't do this, I can't do that, because that will be put to a test one day, and ultimately you have to face that decision that you will do something that you don't want to do, not because that you
Yeah.
want to, but yeah. So I've passed that stuff to say that I wouldn't do this. Probably the only closest thing is I'll probably say that I wouldn't bend a lot of my principles when it comes to money between friends. Yeah, or money in general, because I wouldn't. I mean, I probably stole some stuff when I was a lot younger. We all did, but as you grow older and you realize that all this, makes up your character and how it affects trust and everything. And so I try to draw a clean line when it comes to money. And yeah, and I think that's where people can really trust you when they see how you handle money. So just one small misstep when in handling money can say a lot about you. So I think that that says a lot especially when it comes to work and personal. Like, it's fine. I don't care if I treat you. I don't care if you need help. But the thing is, you need to know that I wouldn't steal your money. So it's like you can throw like a $10,000 in front of me. I'll take care of it for you. And anything that is lost, you will not think that I stole it. You know that I will not steal it. That kind of situation. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So this is I have like okay. So a movie or a series that changed something in you.
Wait,
or
you
woke
didn't
something
fucking
in you.
answer.
I said I'm never going to smoke or drink or I'm not into
Why, you got a list? You got a whole list now? I'm pretty sure you got a fucking list.
I
Oh my
don't know.
You
Anyway.
vanilla little brown chocolate.
Oh, did you call me chocolate?
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm melting now.
Wait, so you're sticking to your no smoking, no drinking policy? Are you
Somewhat.
sure about? Are you
I'm
sure
not,
about it?
like every day I question that.
Larry, are you able to make it for the trip in September?
No,
Why?
because no.
He's a
You got to-
fugitive. He's a fugitive. He can't leave.
What do you mean he's a fugitive? Don't spread rumors like that. I'm
It's not
not a
rumors if it's true.
fugitive. Okay, my
Okay, let's
next
move on.
question.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on from that. And
But
nobody
okay.
heard anything. I'm the one who's editing it, so that never got passed.
Okay.
Anyway, next question. A movie or series that changed something within you or inspired you or made you look life in a different lens or resonated with you the most.
You guys can go first. I've got too many.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
For me, I think I've talked about this before. Welcome to the NHK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same for me. What about you, Donkey? You got a whole list apparently, so give us some names, you know?
Okay. When I was a lot younger, the first one that triggered that had an impact of me was Sailor Moon. Of all things,
Really?
Sailor Moon. Yeah, Sailor Moon.
Why?
Something. I used to like Spice Girls a lot too, but that was a fanboy kind of thing. But Sailor Moon, there's this particular character that was like the butch of a lesbian couple, the male version of a lesbian couple. And for some reason, I was really stuck to that character a lot. And
Oh, was it Sailor Mars or something?
no, Sailor Uranus.
Oh, Uranus.
Like for real, it's Sailor Uranus. So
Yeah,
I haven't seen Sailor Moon, so I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, so this particular character made me so invested and inspired that I actually improved on my Chinese. Like I went to take a test in school and my points got like 80 over because of Sailor Moon.
Wait,
And
how?
because it was in Chinese. Like back then, like the subtitles or something, the dub or something was in Chinese.
So you
So I start-
improved your Chinese to like understand more?
I was learning Chinese through the animation.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, so after that, this character was so dear to me that, you know, because like I didn't have like a good childhood as well. So this particular character became like an imaginary friend for me. Yeah, I did have one. So it was quite comforting. This presence was quite comforting because it was like an older sibling or guide that I never had, and because of this animation as well, I bought my first music CD, Sailor Moon OST, and that changed a lot of things for me ever since. Like it made, yeah, that whole era, like yeah, it had an impact in my life when I was young. Like I was really young. I was like even I don't know, like I would say 7 to 13, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I was really young, and that was like one of the peak influence that I had in my life back then. And there was like no internet back then, so I had to like go to this CD shop called Tower Records to check out like Sailor Moon CDs and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
If you talk about animation, probably the few music ones. Sakura Soul was one. Your Lie in April is the other one.
Mhm.
Before it blew up, before Your Lie in April blew up to mainstream, I finished it already. So yeah, I gotta mention that
Just
first.
clarifying it. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, I gotta be, I gotta stay in that you can't respect it period. You know that area. I gotta stay in that zone. You know, so that you know, Larry, so that you know how to disrespect me like you a bitch. So, anyways, yeah, that and what else?
Wait, Sakurasa is which one? The pet pet
Yeah, correct,
Sakurasa?
correct.
Yeah? The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
with
yeah,
the blonde chick who's like R-worded.
yeah. That
Is that
one.
a music anime?
No, that's an art anime, and it's probably the only one that I've watched. Like, I can't find any good art animes.
Was there art in it?
It is all about art.
I don't even remember. I just watched
They
it.
are literally in an art school, bro.
I
Bro.
don't remember. I just remembered the R word. Like, the main girl who was very.
Yeah,
It was a special girl.
yeah, but yeah, those were the few animation. I can't remember any other things that kept me. Yeah, like those were the few that I can remember.
All right, we'll jump. For me, I think it's Welcome to NHK. And as a teenager, I feel like there was this Hindi movie called Three Idiots, and after watching that movie, I felt like something changed in me. But I guess I was a teen. But
I mean, that
mainly,
that movie was really good though.
yeah, mainly Welcome to NHK was like a wake up call, a mirror, and so much more. Anyway, moving on.
Wait,
Wait,
Donkey
Wait,
was gonna say.
did Donkey have one more, right?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It wasn't like a very heavy impacted thing. But one of the movies that uh that had some sort of miracle happen was The Hangover.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that single movie started this whole clique of sluts back then when I was working wherever I was working. We were this tightly close working colleagues that became friends, that we were tight, and we would just go, like literally like hangover, and we wanted to go our first trip together in Thailand to do whatever hangover was, to get fucked up and everything. Yeah, and that was the whole beginning of this whole a lot of friendships back then. Yeah.
Damn. Did you get fucked up in Thailand?
I mean, he doesn't have a face tattoo, so not that much.
I did in a worse way. Like, my boss was my we started as a friend, but now he's my boss. Okay, so we were there. So I found this freelancer chick, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine with this. And then this panjot came to me. Hey bro, while dancing, hey bro, why you so early find girl? Yeah, hey, later you can find better one lah. Hey. Then I'm like,
Oh, that story.
yeah. Then I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. So in the end, yeah, I found this lesbian chick that was heavily guarded by this other chick. And then I went home. I went back to the hotel eating chicken tenders, watching Naruto reruns. Up till this day, it's a running gag between me and my boss. Like, yeah, fucking chicken tenders. I'll never listen to you again, bro. They were like, fuck you.
I mean, he got the chick somehow, right? Like,
What?
What?
I mean, you got that chick somehow.
No, I
like
didn't. No, I didn't. It's a different chick, bro. I want that.
You got a tastier one for sure.
Yeah, we're watching Naruto reruns, yeah.
Hey, 2-in-1. What can I say? Okay, next. Next.
Next. Okay. Wait, what was the next question? Hold on. Oh, okay. So, and a year of your life that you would like to experience again. Like,
No.
it could be when you were 5 years old, and or it could be whatever.
No.
2014.
2014,
2014.
2014.
What was that?
Would you like to share, or would you like to leave it there?
No, it's the same year as the moment that changed our life thing. Is linked to that.
Oh,
So the Thailand trip?
Taiwan, you para pundet,
Oh,
not Thailand,
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Sorry, Taiwan. Okay.
No,
it's not.
Uh,
It's not the Thailand trip where he went home and ate chicken and watched Naruto. That's a different thing.
Uh,
Yep.
okay,
But
so what about TK? Do you have a year?
I don't have one. I'd rather not. I'd rather
You-
not.
It's all fucking bad shit, huh?
I don't remember any particular year when I was like, yes, this is my year, bitch. Like, yes, nothing can go wrong this year. There was never a year like that, okay?
Yeah, for me, it's a bittersweet year. A year that started off with a lot of dreams, shattered a lot of dreams, and gave birth to a lot of dreams. I think it was 2019 for me. Like it
Oh,
had
The year
a
you went to
little-
Canada, right?
yeah, the year I went to Canada, I went to India. I had a trip to Cox's Bazar. It was a whole lot of mess, a whole lot that happened in one particular year. I was depressed to the fuck, and I studied only 3 days for 6 hours throughout the whole year. So the best year of my life, definitely, when I didn't have to study.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's not the reason why it's a year that I would like to revisit, but like
I
we
would rather.
hung out, I think, every day in 2019, basically, or basically every day, or like 4 or 5 days a week. Even though we were depressed as fuck, but we friends were there together, and we, I think, had some good time.
Yeah.
Good depressing time.
I mean,
But
that
we
was
had
our way of coping. I know my
Yeah.
way. That was certainly my way of coping. Just to fucking go and smoke and just not think about all the shit. But yeah, I still would not like to revisit that. I wouldn't like
Yeah,
to revisit any of that.
it was a lot of bad things that happened, but for me, it ended really well. Like October, November, and then December, finally getting my visa and coming to Canada. But before that, even like up until September, it was a hellish year to be in. But it paid off so good that
Yeah,
it
because
made
there was
all
no
the
certainty. There was no
Yeah.
certainty. That whole year you were probably running around applying for visa and just hoping that you get it, You got
Yeah,
rejected
it was
from
a mess. Yeah, for sure.
Poland. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's
lost a
fun.
bunch of money. Was yeah,
I think it's
wasn't the
because
most pleasant year, but it
the
ended pretty well,
unexpectedness.
and I had a lot of exploration.
Yeah, I think that's your calling then. Like the
What?
whole unexpected situations that make you learn things.
Yeah, like at that time in my life, I decided that I will try to live my life with no regrets. Fast
No
forward
regret.
to 3.5, 4 years, I got a bunch of them. I got like a full-on baggage of regrets.
Okay,
Alright,
wait. So let's get to the question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, what was childhood like?
That's very
Oh.
vague.
Yeah, I mean that's what I wrote. Like,
Okay, Donkey, go ahead.
Bro. Okay, I'll sum it in one word: alone.
That sounds sad.
It is.
Childhood.
Would you want to elaborate? Like, why alone? Like, what happened? Were you bullied or only child?
Let's just say my mom wasn't a good parent. Yep.
Childhood for me, how can I sum it up? Restrictive, no freedom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was the opposite. Fucking hell. I was the opposite. I had too much freedom and everything, but that was not the answer to things as well. You know, we ended up in the same path now.
But I'm pretty sure your freedom was like you didn't have someone to like look after you or like
Yeah.
take care of you as a family should, you know.
Yep.
So you could, yeah. So you never had that, you know, nurturing environment or loving environment of a family. Yeah. But for me, I think yeah, it was too restrictive and too controlling. That's what I would say. Like I never had freedom to do anything for myself, and I was always controlled. And you know, like even if my mom like meant well by what she did, but she will always like restrict me and control me and try to like make me do what she wanted me to do, you know? And yeah, that's how I would say my childhood. Until I
Alright.
eventually like rebelled and like fucked up everything. You know, one of my biggest thing is like, you know how people are always Asian kids are always afraid of disappointing their parents. So my thing is like, just get over it. Like, just disappoint them once and give them no expectation. Okay, just put their expectation to the ground, pummel it to the ground to the point where they have none, and at that point you'll be free. So that's what I did. You know? I was like, oh, you expect me to do good? I will do the worst. Okay. And eventually, like, they lost expectations for me. And at that moment, I felt freedom, I guess. So, yeah. So, yeah. You, go ahead.
I feel like I had a pretty okay childhood. Like I wasn't restricted like you were. I had somewhat freedom, but the one thing that I didn't like is like
You couldn't buy cricket gears.
above anything it was studies. Like whatever you do, you have to get good grades or you are a failure. It was more like I was exchanging good results for it was a currency in itself. So if you have good results, you get stuff. If you do bad, you don't get stuff. But it was
Also, no, it's like you
weird.
exchange grades for love as well. It's not just stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, in our families, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Like, you exchange you doing good in school in exchange for love, or the love for from your family, or like that acknowledgement from your family. The only way you can get that is by exchanging like hard work in school or good grades in school, which is pretty fucked up.
Yep.
Now that I think about it.
It was always that. Like if you don't do good grades, then you're a failure, nobody loves you. You don't like it's weird and people talk behind your back. Like your relatives, even it's very weird. And you're always in competition with
Oh, I hate
either
that.
your neighbor or either one of your cousins, even though you didn't sign up for it, and that's always messed up.
I hate that so much. I hate that whole competing thing so much. So much. I hate it so much, man. Fucking hell.
That's what families do. The Asian families, that's what they do. Oh, your cousin do this. What do you do? Ah, you look at your cousin. He do so well.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
between us when we do that it's fine because I know it's a joke and it's to burn and to roast, but it happens like okay, let's say like Larry says, "Hey, I got this toy today," and in me, it's because I'm brought up in the kind of environment too. It's like, oh, I got that as well, but I don't mean it to say that I'm trying to compete with you, but I'm trying to say that I share this joy with you as well. But it because like you guys, is this is something that has been inbred into our environment, to be competitive. But it's so hard to break that out, man. It's so hard to break it out. Even to this day, I'm trying to like to break it out to say that, oh fuck, like, and that shit is so toxic and so bad. And it's
Yeah,
so suffocating when you can't share things with people because you're afraid of being, compared to with someone else.
yeah,
Yeah.
either they bring you down or they look down on you, or
Yeah.
they don't acknowledge what you have done. They would be like, oh, anybody could have done that. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way of pleasing them.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah, I just learned to keep it to myself. Like I can't be bothered to talk to any of my family members as well. Like
Yeah.
the only time I talked to a family the only time that I was happy that I opened up to a family member was regarding my religion. That I actually because my auntie was like Christian and everything.
Mhm.
So in 2004 she was like, oh, you gotta believe in Jesus Christ and everything, blah 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 and everything. I'm like, no, you gotta listen to me. My my religion is a thing that holds me back from a lot of things. It's helping me, it's not harming me in the way that you think. Whatever I believe in now, it is Jesus. What is Jesus to you, it is what it is to me. So it's
Mhm.
not that it's harming me. Whatever is harming me is my own mental self. It's not that. It has nothing to do with that. I can't blame my mental health for religion. It's fucking stupid. Then I can't call it religion anymore because religion is all about faith and discipline and making a better person. Yada 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 yada. It's a different set of rules that's not part of your mental psyche. So yeah, that was. Oh, the other one was to when about becoming tattoo artist. Like I had to explain it to my grandfather that there's a lot. Yeah, so for some miracle reason that it got through to my auntie, and on that spot, after I explained that, there's a lot of responsibilities. You can't fuck it up or something like that to my auntie, and then in that moment she realized that this is an actual job, and then she talked to my grandfather as well. Like, oh yeah, actually that's true. Yeah, it's actually a real job. It's not just painting and everything. I was like, oh, that's when they understood where I'm coming from, and yeah, the rest is. I just appeared at family gathering one day with all this shit. They were like, "What the fuck?"
Were they welcoming to your tattoos, or were they like, oh, what have you done to your body?
Because I'm the only one like that in my family. Like my cousin, my closest cousins and everything, they are like the typical kind of people that we are not associated with. The typical do good rich kid kind of family and all that kind of stuff. They're not damaged like us. Like we're fucked up. We're fucked up, and it's not like that with them. They're the different kind that we don't mix around with.
Okay, next.
All right. So, a best friend that you lost touch with, and why? Like the best friend who betrayed you. Let's just rephrase it to how it is, or or maybe you just actually lost touch.
Who are you asking first?
You, because I can't even look at TK. So when I'm looking, I'm looking at you.
Okay. Oh, this friend that belonged to the whole slut group. Oh, this guy that I genuinely felt very connected with. Not in a homo way, but he was a really good and very dear friend to me. And like I said, the whole 2014 is part of that as well that affected. He didn't betray me to say. I fucked it up. I fucked up a lot of friendships in my life. I really did. I'm not the best person, but I was quite toxic as well. So I fucked it up with an suicide attempt that kind of hurt him in ways that I was too selfish to think about. And after that, we just drifted apart. And I wouldn't say I regret it, but I'm just really grateful for having him as a friend back then. And like again, I wouldn't say I regret it. I mean, whatever I've done has my own reasons, but they're all too selfish. It's selfish reasons, but I honestly hope that if I could go through 2014 again, I want to do things differently because of how I learned that these friendships matter to me and how much it affects. You know, when someone you hold close to you does something like that, how much it affects them. Yeah, it was something that I wouldn't know back then. I was too selfish to think about things like that. But yeah, I mean, that is one friendship that I genuinely feel so sad of losing. Yeah, it's not like a regret. I accept it for what it is. I'm grateful for. I'm honestly really grateful for what it is and whatever happened. I'm just yeah. It's just a friendship that I fucked it up so bad that I'm kind of sad over that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Me, when I think about it, like, I guess there was this one friend in madrasa. So before I met Larry and all my other friends in high school, like our best friends that we still have contact with, or not in months, but sometimes we're still friends.
Yeah,
But
once in a 2-year, 3-year period. Yeah, sure.
yeah, but I think we're still friends, and when we're gonna meet up, we're still gonna be back to that place. We're gonna still know each other and act like just as we did back then. So I'm not talking about those, but there was one friend in before I joined this friend group. Uh, I used to be in another school. It's called madrasa in our country, and it's like a more religious school. It's like a religious Islamic kind of school. And there I had a friend. I guess I had a couple of friends, like 2 friends, I would say, like who were really my good friend. But one of them I drifted away from because they were really fucking weird. Like they were weird with money, okay, and they were weird with a few things actually. Like I remember one time he just stole my watch. Like he was like, I
Wait, he
really
was your best friend and he stole your watch?
I mean, he wasn't my best friend, but he was close. Like, I wouldn't call him my best friend even at the time. I would say I didn't have any best friends back then. But I had a watch and he really liked it. And it's not like he stole it, but he would be really weird the way he talks. He's like, I really want your watch. Like, can I have your watch? I'm like, no, what the fuck? Why? And he would like bring it up all the time, and not just with my watch, like a lot of things I would have or I would have or not have, and he would be like, I want that, I'm gonna take that. Like, dude, why are you weird like that? But anyway,
Psycho killer.
yeah, he
Psychopath
was
killer.
he was a bit weird. But one time he was like, he really needed money. Apparently his brother was sick or something, and he really needed money. So he asked me, and I asked my mom for money and gave it to him. And apparently he gave me the money back a week or something later, and he said like, I was just testing you, or some weird shit like that. And like, it's okay. I didn't really need the money. I was just testing you. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What are you on about? I asked my mom for money for you. I don't even ask for money for myself. And this is your reason? It's like you didn't really even want the money. You lied about your brother being sick. Like what? And so yeah, he was a really weird guy. And so I didn't have any contact with him anymore after I left that school, because I was like, yeah, he's just fucking weird. It creeps me out. So I'm just not gonna talk to him anymore.
Okay. I feel very sad for how, what happened with Donkey and his best friend. And for you, I'm just weirded out. Like,
yeah, I mean, you and me both. Why do you think I didn't continue being friends with him? Just giving me bad vibes.
In Philippines, I'll be like, TK, I like your chicken. Can I have it?
Like I feel like you saw red flags in a friend, but you were still a kid, so you just looked past it.
I tried to, but it got to, like when he faked his brother being sick to get money, and he was like, I was just testing you. I didn't really need the money. I was like, fuck, bro, I'm a kid. Like, I'm not that old, but still, right, this is too much. Like, I don't think we can continue being friends. Okay?
Yeah.
So I just cut him off. Okay, then, so what's yours, Larry?
Well, okay, so I have two. One I won't, because my ex became my best friend, and when you break up, you don't talk. So that I won't go into details. There was this one best friend, like back when I was a kid, and I changed school, but he was a really, really good dude. So as far as my memory serves, right, and we were like brothers. But I changed school, and I am a very antisocial guy. So what happened is that friend would call me at home and would talk to me like after I left the school for about a year or two, but I would never call him back because I was awkward and socially awkward. I didn't
And
know
it's
what to
weird.
talk.
It's weird
Yeah,
to call.
because he's a dude.
Yeah,
He's
it's weird to call a friend. It's like, oh, I'm talking to my friend for hours on that. Like,
yeah,
weird.
it's fucking weird. And he lived really far from home as a kid. That was like very far. So, and because there was no classes or anything, or no way of us meeting and playing games or stuff or sports, so we stopped meeting because we went to different schools, and I just fucking ghosted him. Which I still feel bad about, but I was like this awkward kid who didn't know, and it felt awkward to talk to.
Yeah.
But
Is it,
he
the
was
thing
a
is,
really good friend.
the thing is, as guys, we need something, okay, to talk about. Like, okay, if if we all just fucking call each other like every day or other day, and we're like, hey TK, what's up, just want to talk, what's it doing, want to talk about, it's like, no bro, that's weird. But if we're like, oh you want to play COD, bro, like, yo, let's get into VC and let's play together, we're like, sure bro, let's do it. And
And then, you know what? When we do that, all we hear each other is to curse at things like "fuck that motherfucker," man. We call to curse at other people. That's how boys communicate.
yeah,
Fucking hell.
even when we hang out as guys, it's like we need something, it's why are we hanging out? To smoke, to go somewhere, to on a trip, to do a podcast. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's not for views or clout. It's just us hanging out, and if anything happens. If not, we had a good
But
time.
girls, I think girls are like, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna talk. Like, oh, just gonna talk? Really? Not do any activities? Are you sure about this? They'll be like, yeah, I'm just talking to my bestie. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, what?
yeah.
Wait, what is that? What is that to
Yeah,
say?
that's not how guys do it, I guess. Or I
Yeah.
don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we enjoy like the presence of, like, even when me and TK was hanging out at Langkawi, like there were a lot of times we were just walking together. We were not even saying anything. We were just fucking walking together until we see something like, hey, the chick is hot. Oh really? We're upper. Yeah.
Oh, that girl at the juice bar. Oh.
Yeah.
You
Like,
think she has a boyfriend?
oh fuck! I'll handle the boyfriend. Go TK, I'll support you.
Bro, no, I was like that to you. What do you mean support me? The fuck?
Yeah, but yeah, stuff like that, like I don't know. For me, like I've grown to understand like I enjoy presence. I don't have to like force myself to talk too much, and because when I talk a lot, but when I don't, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Also, we need activities. You know, like
yeah,
uh, I think I can't talk a lot if I don't have anything to talk about. You know, like
like a
what the
fish.
fuck? Yeah, like what the fuck am I gonna talk about? Is there if there is any activities or any certain topic, then yeah, I can talk about that. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
Next, final question, right?
Right. Yeah. Favorite teacher, if you have any, and why?
Oh,
Like,
I
how
have.
did he become or she became? Yeah. Go on.
I have my professor in my university actually, Dr. Firoz. Like he's a really good dude, and he's a really fun teacher. Like, uh, yeah, he's my favorite teacher of all time because it's like it's not even like a teacher-student relationship. He's more like a senior, you know, who's looking out for us, and he's very helpful, and he makes teaching fun. You know, he doesn't go through boring lectures and all that shit, and he always encourages and does a lot of activities in our classes, and encourages us to do activities. And something I really like which he does is rather than giving us like homework or like assignments we have to do later, he just, you know, in class he gives us assignments to do in class. So in the class we would like group up with our friends or whatever in groups, and then he would give us an activity to do, and we have to do it during class time, and we get to learn uh, and we get to communicate and interact with each other and do it live. And yeah, that's a lot more fun and enjoyable than just having boring assignments to do it back at home.
Yeah, for sure. What about Donkey?
Yeah, I had this Australian teacher as well. His name is John Hunt. Like I still been trying to hunt him down to like this day. Like he was my English slash literature teacher. So my backstory is when I was in secondary two, when I was 14, secondary two. Uh, yeah, I failed twice and I retained twice in secondary two. So most of the teachers were like, "Oh, fuck this guy again," because I wasn't the best student for sure. But, like they kind of hated my guts. But this teacher, like, for some reason, he knew that I mean, I keep drawing in my books, you know, textbook, like all the diagrams of guys like, "Oh, this is a fly," and I draw that guy like, "This is a punde," you know, the kind of drawing. Yeah. So there was this incident that till this day I'll never forget. Is he asked me to draw a small cartoon picture of him. My drawing wasn't good back then. Like it was good for a certain low standard, but it was not quality.
Mhm.
Like you can tell that I have talent, but it's just not well polished kind of stuff. Then he asked me to draw this like small cartoon version of him, and I did. I drew him. I passed it to him, and he put it on his metal drawer with that metal thing, the holder, and it's
Locker
been
or
there for
something.
like, yeah, it's been there for years. And he was the first teacher that um made me feel supported and forced like uh a nurturing way to say that, hey, you're doing a good job, you know. And that actually made me got interested in to do better in literature. Yeah, that actually made me wake up a little bit to say like, oh, I this teacher is supportive of me. I don't want to like let him down. Like I want to do something good. You know, like I want to do good, and to make him feel happy for me. You know, kind of thing. And so that was the
Yeah.
only teacher that I'm grateful for to this day. Like till this day, I'm still trying to look for him. Like I've been trying to like ask like old classmates and everything. Like, hey, do you still keep in contact with him and everything? But apparently, no one has really seen him and everything.
Have you tried Facebook?
Yeah, but there's so many like John Hunt. Like I can't find him. I tried. I did try.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's kind of I kind of get both of your perspective. So I had this teacher in 8th grade. He was a home tutor, and his teaching style was a lot like, how TK described his professor. So he made learning fun and exciting, and he made me curious. So it's like uh wherever we would have end our study session, I would be curious to learn more or intrigued, and the way he would like explain the theories and like the science or whatnot, it was really interesting to me rather than it being boring or I gotta memorize or this or that. He explained things in such a degree that my dumbass was able to comprehend, and I got curious. And
Wait,
the other thing,
is he the guy I'm thinking of?
I don't know if who you're thinking
Yeah,
of.
Wait, do I know
man.
him? Do I know
I-
him, or this is someone else? Like,
I don't think so. You do.
okay,
Like, okay. So the thing is, the dude was so chill that one time I was walking with him, like right outside of our house, and there was this two girls and a kid going somewhere on a rickshaw, and we both looked at that rickshaw, and then my professor or my teacher or tutor asked me like, that kid was cute, right? And I went, what kid? Because I was looking at the mother and I didn't even notice there was a kid. But he was so chill, he just laughed it out, and it was more like a friendly relationship, like TK said, but also the same as Donkey said, like that he wanted to make the teacher proud or something like that, or like show him that he did good, or somebody who acknowledged him. So for me it was the same, but in like 10th grade or 11th, that teacher, like after 2 years of teaching me or something, or 1 year of teaching me, he stopped teaching. Anyway, like 2 years later, he came at my home and met up with my mom, and my mom was like, oh, this Parapunde is bunking classes. He doesn't go to school, and he lied about going to a coaching, which he doesn't. That coaching doesn't exist. So he goes out in the name of coaching, takes money from home, and like meets up with his friends.
wait,
And I
what?
was
You
so
didn't do
ashamed.
that, did you?
Kinda.
What? I
And
did
I
that,
got
not
caught. I
you.
got caught
I did
doing
that.
And
Wait,
I got caught. And I
that's why
was
you
very
stopped.
ashamed of
That's
that.
why you stopped coming.
No, that's not why I stopped. But I was very ashamed that he saw that I was going through this bad path.
Okay.
But I'm still in contact with him. Like, I'm Facebook friends with him. Like, after years, he's doing his PhD in Italy, something like that. Like,
Noise.
anyway.
But yeah, I get the whole acknowledgement thing that Donkey said as well. Like with this professor, like he really acknowledges like good work, and like a lot of like, so there's like a study group or like a group of friends in my course that I always group up with, for group work, and we always take his classes every year. Every semester we try to take his class, like one of his class, because he teaches a few different classes every sem.
Yeah.
So we take it, and every time we do this we do the big assignment of the course, and he likes our work so much that he puts it on his YouTube channel, and even like puts it on TikTok and shows other people, and that's really fun. It's like, damn, it was so good. And one time I remember we even got showed on television because he got interviewed by a news channel or some channel here in Malaysia, and about some topic, and he was talking about teaching. And during that interview, they played like videos of his, the videos he gave them to play, and one of them was like a video of our presentation that we did.
Yeah.
And that was really fun to see as well, because we used to do some creative shit. Like one time we did a Disney. We took a business communications class, entrepreneurship communication or something. I don't remember the course name, but we had to do a business report. So we picked a company to do the business report on, and we picked Disney. And for this presentation, we all we all took the roles of the Inside Out. You know that Pixar movie?
Yeah.
We took those roles, and each of us was one of those emotions. So I was fucking disgust. Fiona was anger. Then we had Joy, who was joy. She was joy, and then another one of her friends, or fear.
Envy?
Fear, and
Oh,
another
fear.
one was sadness. Yeah, and we made a really fun like report presentation, and that was fun to do. And yeah, we did those fun stuff. So yeah, getting acknowledged by him really does make us feel good. And he posts about his students all the time on TikTok, and
Yeah, you should link those videos in which, like, he, on this video. If anybody is still watching until now, they could check it out.
yeah, maybe. I mean, I legit put those things on my CV. So,
Yeah, you should.
On
Like, it's
my-
something to be proud of.
yeah, on my
Like-
resume, like we had like 3 or 4 presentations on his channel, TikTok or YouTube combined, and I even put them on my resume that this is something I worked to do. You know.
That was pretty fucking cool.
Yep. Okay, so is that all the questions?
Yeah, I think so. Let me check if I missed any by any chance. Yeah, a city you could live in for the rest of your life. Is there a city like that? Like, you go there and that's it. No more moving.
Not
I
at
think
the
it's-
moment.
Yeah, I think it's too early for me to even
Yeah.
think of that. I can't
Same.
think of it. Yeah.
For one moment of our life, it was Taiwan, and then it was Japan, and then now it's Singapore again. Fuck me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
I
haven't been
can't-
to enough places to even give an answer to that.
Yeah.
yeah, as much as I like Toronto, I don't see myself living the rest of my life in Toronto. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Okay, now with the questions over, I had
Yeah.
one last question.
Okay,
Parapunde.
What
go on.
nut do you guys like the most?
What?
What's your favorite nut, Donkey?
Pistachio.
Pistachio. Good choice.
Okay. I'm trying to think of that nut that I like, but I can't think of the
What's your
name.
favorite nut, Larry? It's a simple question. What's your favorite nut?
Yeah, I can't think of the name of that.
How is it? How does it look? Describe the thing.
I think it's kaju. Like in Bangla, we say
Oh,
kaju.
cashew. It's cashew.
Cashew, yeah, cashew, yeah. Like I was
Oh, I really
thinking the
like that as
Bangla one, and I couldn't think what's it called in English. Yeah, that's cashew.
All right, that's nice. I like cashews as well. It's my favorite
Dude.
right now.
Why are you asking two single dudes about
I'm
their
a
favorite
nut guy.
nut?
Okay,
You-
I like these
you-
nuts right now. Okay, what
Yeah,
can I say?
like-
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like our favorite nut is fucking nutting ourselves, probably alone at night and then cry to sleep. Like,
Okay.
wait,
Too much
why are
information.
you asking about nut? That's all we
No,
have.
because recently I became a nut guy. Okay, I bought a bunch of nuts. I bought like one of these boxes that have like different nuts in them,
Are you
and
nut?
yeah, nuts. And I really like the taste of it. You know, it's healthier than other snacks. Something to chew on. You know, and it's tasty. It's fun. It's nutritious. I like it. So I got a bunch of them, like pistachio, cashew, the normal peanuts, almonds, and shit. So I was thinking, what nut? What nut do you
Yeah,
guys like?
I always go for cashew. Like I don't even do the variety pack. I just go for the cashew one. That's it.
Yeah, I really like cashew as well. Pistachio is I like as well, though. So those two I really like right now. Almonds I think are too tough. It's too.
Yeah, I don't like almonds now. That it doesn't do it for me.
Yep. I still wanna try walnuts and hazelnut. I haven't tried a hazelnut yet, like an actual
What
raw
with the
nut.
fascination
A
with
raw
nuts,
nut.
my dude?
I want to try them all.
What's happening?
Okay,
I feel like you're talking to my
macadamias,
grandma or something.
macadamias,
What?
hazelnut. Yeah, I want these nuts. I want all of these nuts. Okay, macadamia, maybe walnuts. Why not? Bring them on.
Like you have those squirrel
Your
teeth
girlfriend's
to
nuts.
begin with, so you're good, I guess.
Wait, what?
Like
What?
your teeth.
Okay, what about it?
Just show the audience and they'll know.
Oh, you mean the bunny teeth?
Yeah.
Like the squirrel? Oh, okay. I don't eat teeth with my front teeth. Okay, I don't I don't eat nuts with my front teeth like a squirrel. But okay.
Does that make you homosexual now, TK? Because your nuts touched.
Hey, it's not touching with my nuts. Okay, that's
Bro,
different.
you're putting nuts in your mouth.
Yeah,
Yes, I am literally putting nuts in my mouth.
Apparently you like him or something. I don't know. You want to
If that-
try
okay,
different nuts.
I like gorging on nuts. Okay, if that makes me gay, then fuck it. Okay, I'm a fucking homosexual. I don't care. I like
This-
nuts in my
I think-
mouth.
Wait.
That's becoming a YouTube short.
I like big, bad nuts in my mouth. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Donkey went to grab his nuts. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Went to grab his nuts from the kitchen.
I just bought this as well.
Nature's wonderful fruits and you have the cashew and what else is there?
It's a fusion. It's fusion. It's like fusion nuts.
Oh, almond and a bunch of stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So because nuts. It's a good snack when you're on a diet.
I was eating nuts the whole time on this podcast, but you guys didn't see it, so it's Anyway,
Yeah, because we can't see you, so
What the fuck is this?
that was nice.
that's
What?
the fruit, I
it
guess.
a walnut?
Because it's
Is
Is
it a
it?
hazelnut? I think it's a hazelnut. Walnut, you have to crack open, and they're usually bigger.
Oh, it's a berry. What the fuck?
Oh shit,
yeah, it's called fruits and nuts. So I guess that's the fruit.
bro!
Yeah,
I don't
what-
like the fruits. Okay, I only like the nuts. I always try to get without raisins or fruits. Only nuts for me. Only nuts for this guy.
I like the fruit though.
Okay, that's it. That's enough nuts for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
have
more
any
than
more
enough.
questions?
Oh, look at my nails. Look at my nails.
Oh yeah,
damn.
it looks real. Yeah, you see that? It looks cool.
It looks like
Wait, get it
Emo.
away so the focus is more.
it looks
Yeah.
like emo nails. Like, if you have the emo hair as well with the nails, it will complement each other.
It looks less emo than just doing it black, though, which what he usually does.
Yeah, better.
All right, that's the double episode right there. So yeah, thank you for everyone for joining us on this episode as well. We had a very nutty, very
Question
questiony episode. Thanks for the questions, Larry. Thanks for the answers, Donkey and me. You're welcome. And with that, we conclude this week's broadcast of the Talk Up Podcast. See you again next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.